Hi guys. I think I'm live. Can someone confirm that I am? They can actually hear me. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay, can anyone hear me? So I can't hear myself, so I don't have my... Oh, I can. I've just done that, right. Okay. Right, sorry guys, this is just absolutely crazy at the moment because I'm trying to figure out... I couldn't remember for the life of me how I started the stream last week. So yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm not too sure. I can turn my laptop off now because I don't need that, but I just need to do all the bits and bobs, the chamois bobs and everything. So actually I might need that laptop on because I don't think... Oh, I can do it on Facebook here. So I've got everything here. So you just have to put up with the music for a couple of minutes. Sorry guys, it's just a bit of a struggle trying to get everything done. I've got Discord on as well. Oh, this is so stressy. Right, I can turn YouTube, those off. I don't need those. Let's have what we've got there. So I'm not feeling the best today, which is rather annoying, to be honest. I'm just doing the usual setup for what I need to do, so yeah, bear with. What's that on? Oh, I can put that there. That's YouTube Studio. Right, okay. That's it. Also does a copy of the stream there. So hi William, hi Bradley as well. Hello everyone. We are going to be live. We're going to be running a first look at Birmingham Crewe. And this is the PC version. Right, I've got the pinned message. I now need to do the links, you see. Because I'm so new at this, I'm not sure what I'm doing. So I'm making it up as I go along. Yeah, we get the most West Coast in Train Sim World than we do in GTA. Right, Facebook, where are we? Boom. Right. Sorry you're hearing this. First look. Right. I've got to take my top off. Not my t-shirt, I've got a top on because it's cold first thing this morning. I don't know why it's come up with the photo of the HST and that. I'll have to remove that at some point. So we'll have to do a couple of pickies. Right, so share to groups, share that to Train Signal community, post video. Let's put things down because I need although it's not cold, but it's not warm either, but it's temperate, if you know what I mean. Just got to sort out Discord. So in theory I should get this kind of ready. Yeah, right. Tony puts up the blooming thing for Train Sim World 6 Birmingham Crew first look on the PC and he's got Great Western Main Line. Oh, it can't get any better, really, can it? Oh dear. DTG video feed, no creators feed, that's what I want. Right. Okay. I'm ready. I mean, what's worse, it could have been one of these Dovetail intros with the silly little countdown and the music playing all the time. Oh dear. Streamer mode enabled. Just go away. Where's that little note that I made? Oh, I can't remember where it is. There we go. Right. And we should be ready in 2 seconds. Control V. Boom. Let's go. Oh. Tony, what did you do with the YouTube thingy? There we go. I'm going to turn that music off as well because it gets annoying after a while. There we go. Right, I can turn off Discord. I can bring that down. Take that down as well. And where's my internet? Which be there. Right, I'll take Arsbook off as well. Good morning, guys. How are you all doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Today we are going to be showcasing, looking at some runs on the Birmingham to Crewe route from Oldenburg Studios, which will be available to buy from 10 AM on the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation. No, not the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series S and X only. No Gen 8 consoles, so no Xbox One, no Xbox One Series S, and no PlayStation 4 or PS4 Pro. Okay, so it's PS5, PS5 Pro, Series X and Series S. So, and PC of course, and PC Steam, PC, I can't remember what it's called, PC Steam and PC something, Epic. Audio. Bye bye menu. Bye bye. Music. It's nice. Yeah. RIP Gen 8. Yeah, so yeah, we are basically going to be running some services, some freight train services. Have to thank Dovetail for the key. Big thank you to them for the provision of a key. As far as I'm aware, this is the latest version, but there could be a day one patch, which I'm kind of hoping there, but I suspect there is tomorrow, from what they were saying. So there will be a patch tomorrow morning. So yeah, let's crack on. So we're going to be a few seconds behind on the thingy. So choose a route. Let's go. Blah 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 blah. I've got 454 services. Got to check to make sure that is right because I don't know. And basically, as far as I'm aware, we'll look at. There you go. 19 out of 19 layers. Just click on that. Just if you want to know what you haven't got, unselect all layers, then select all layers. Okay, and it will then select everything that you have. So as long as you've got everything there, then you've got, as long as everything's all ticked, which it is for me by the looks of it, then yeah. So yeah, we've got everything there. By the looks of it, there's no, that's a bit of a shame, there's no DRS freight, interesting, DB freight. There's no cargo line. Oh, that's a shame. So we can confirm that. So we've got 19 out of 19. So yeah, if you can still hear me, just let me know because I can't hear anything in on the stream. Hold on a minute, let's have a look. But it's still saying I'm live anyway, so that's good. So that's cool. Right, so we We can drive. How many services? We've got 34 services for the 150. There's 2 services for the dog box. EWS 66. Good morning, Daniel. How are you? Welcome to the stream. EWS 66. There's 35 services. 158. There's 2. 170. There's 48. West Midlands Railway, Birmingham Cross City 323. There's 58. Shouldn't there be the cross country 170? That's got to be that. Ah, there it is. Yeah, cross City. Huh? No, there's definitely the cross country 170s in there because I've seen them. Yeah. Getting ready for sleeping. Oh, you as well. Carl's in the land of Nod already, bless him. The 350/1, there's 42 services. 352, there's 48 services. The British Transport Police one. 353, there's 73 services. Crewe. So there's a fair amount. Yeah, these 9K10 Northampton to Crewe. So yeah, we'll be doing a few of these services today. I'm not going to have dynamic weather on. I just don't want to sort of mess things up. Good morning, Kanan. How are you? I'm fine. I've got a bit of headache. Not feeling too good, but yeah, you know, the day is young. Bit nervous. Got some more documentation for my work when I start in a few days, so I've got to fill that out this afternoon and everything. It's just as it is, the sun's starting to come out. It's a bit moist and muggy out, but yeah, let's crack on. We're going to do a well, let's just actually turn up at Birmingham, really. 20th of October, no dynamic weather. Just crack on at got a bit of cloud level, bit of wind. Wasn't expecting me to be live. Well, whenever there's DLC being released, then I am live. But mostly at the moment, it will be on the PC. I'm kind of hoping tomorrow night, I will do a stream on the PlayStation 5 for this.
The next train to arrive at platform 11 will be the 10:06 West Midlands Railway service to Lichfield Trent Valley, calling at Birmingham New Street, Dresden, Aston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester Road, Wild Green, Sutton Oldfield, Four Oaks, Buckley's Lane, Lake Street, Shenstone, Lichfield City, and Lichfield Trent Valley. Platform 11 for the 10:06 West Midlands Railway service to Lichfield Trent Valley. To drive the surface. What service is this? Tell my supervisor. Right, 10:08. We'll do it this.
Let's just go to the main menu and we'll do it that way. I got my controller wires all messed up. Right, so let's do it on here. 1083, choose the route, and it's cross country Voyager. Boom. Interesting. It's private. It's an AI one. That's why. Right then, let's do the 1008 Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth then. Sod it. That will be basic drive that from Stafford to Birmingham New Street. Okay. Right. Just want to put something down on the phone, just check on in to see if that is working. Train simulator drivers live as well. Right, okay, let me just click on you. Well, it says there I'm live, which is good. So, brilliant. That's good, that's good, that's good. It says there I'm live, which is good. So, excellent. Right, that's good. Right. I know that's working then. Right. So let's crack on, shall we? Right. Unlock doors. Well, first off, I don't care, we're doing this. Make sure everything is sorted. Vigilance. Blah blah blah. And so if you have the Riviera line, this comes with, this is a layer, this layers in. Switcher on. Side. Next station is Wolverhampton. Nice. I'm not really sure how all the services work, to be honest. Right, stay. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to put the thingy up. Oh, let me take that off because that's just falling over. That's my London Underground sign just falling off, and it's blocking the PC vents on top, so I don't really want that one. You'll need the Voyager. Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Bradley's got it again. This is Stafford. So, that's a collectible. I'm trying to figure out what it is. You know the robots from West Coast Main Line South? They're collectibles as well. There's models of the APT as well that are collectibles. And newspapers. I don't know if there's any route maps though. I think there is, I'm not sure. 100%. most of the major stations. Oh, that's a good one. Usually around here you'll see like a right way. So we'll crack in. Ooh, we've got another widget there coming in, look. Ah. It's what the off indicator is, yeah. Yeah. That's nice. That coming in. We're ready to go. So I am on a PC. So,
the next station is Wolverhampton. This is a cross-country service to Bournemouth.
This is Bournemouth. Is the sound okay for you guys, by the way? You're 220029. I've only managed to do a couple of runs on this. I need to invest in a new controller for the PC, so it'll be an Xbox controller. Do you know what? I do think I do have Xbox controller, a wired one, other than this one. So yeah. So I'll be on for a few hours. I have a PC that is adequate in driving this. Now, I will be candid with this, I have had texture issues on the PS5, but the version I've got, and this is why I'm streaming on the PC and not the PS5, is an early version. I'm not winning, mate. Good morning there, Tintin, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, sir. I'm on a Voyager home. I'm on a Manchester Piccadilly to Bournemouth service. Overall, it does look nice. I really do quite like it. I haven't done a full line run. I've done a line run from Stafford to Crewe, and I've done separately Birmingham to Stafford, I think it was. But yeah, it is a nice route. It's definitely a nice route. Traffic wise, I think it's about right. And you do kind of miss. Now you will see it stuttering, I think, to a degree. That's because I'm not, like I said, I've not done a full line route run. This service is the one I showed you, but mine was later in the day. Omar Farouk, sorry, hello, welcome to the stream, hope you're well. I did think that's quite funny, that. When I saw that. My PC, I have a... I will try and find the specs on my 2 seconds. Yes, I did leave the train driving chair. Right, so my PC specs are... I should really set up the DSD so when I get out of my chair, the DSD alarm goes off. Intel Core i9 10850K, 1TB solid state drive, 32GB DDR4 RAM, Nvidia Geforce RTX 3060 with 12GB of GDDR6, 8TB external hard drive and 300GB external hard drive as well. So it's the headphones for noggin. So it is a little bit low on the old video card range, but I mean the other one, which is in the other PC that we no longer talk about, the PC that shall no longer be mentioned, you know who. This video card came out of that. But it was if that's a 3060 that came out of that. I had a 3020 in this PC. This is the PC that nuked itself. So yeah. So the stuttering is just the fact that I've not done each way run on a full line run, which we're going to do in a Desire anyway. So the plan was, I was going to pop out early this morning to get 66-200 coming into Poole on the engineers, but it was stuck at Parkstone from about 8 o'clock last night all the way through till about 2 o'clock this morning, and at 2 o'clock it should have been in Poole. Doing the run round. It got into Poole about 3 o'clock. Coming up from Wolverhampton. So yeah, but I didn't go to bed till about just before 2 o'clock anyway, because I was watching the Formula 1 race, which is in pants. It's like they've thrown everything at Verstappen for him to get the World Championship. Yeah, well, it is working. AWS isn't working in the thingy. Sorry, just moving the mouse. Ugh, I keep hitting the mouse. Come on. start slowing down to 60. Oops. I really don't like this controller. So you'll notice the AWS indicator on the HUD is not working in the Voyager. Good morning there, Tom. How are you? Oh, I love the route. Jill Thompson. Oh, Jill Thompson. Sorry. Yo, morning. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So this is the PC version. I'm running. PS5 version I will run tomorrow night. There'll be a live stream tomorrow night, and yeah. I should really put my PC specs down in the thingy, shouldn't I? I think this is an approach control signal, I believe. Sorry. I do murder names quite well. I don't think I've done any of the scenarios. I might have done. I don't know. It looks as though we're in for a day of heavy showers today by the looks of it. Just coming into Wolverhampton, she should be shouting off in a minute.
We are now approaching Wolverhampton.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Got to do the Desiros in a bit. I don't have train faults on. I've turned them off. Everything else is on. Random events and me going too fast as always. Pendo coming out. Fun to see some TSW driving, more hectic TCG has grown, so you don't play anymore. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. You know that people, people aren't going to like certain bits and bobs. So, do I have mods? No, I don't have anything. No mods installed at the moment. The one that I'll probably be looking at getting installed is it God mod, where it takes off the out of bounds and everything. Because I hate that.
Cross-country service to Bournemouth. The next station is Birmingham New Street.
Yeah. Let me put down HUD. Feed that back to him. Ooh. I just pressed 8 to come out, there we go. Hosts route map server. so lead-footed today. I'm looking forward to the Just Trains Crewe to Preston route. Of course, dumbass here didn't have his fridge fully shut overnight, so most of his stuff is lukewarm. Such a dumbass. Do I play with any other train simulators? I do have Train Sim Classic on here, but I've not really used it since I installed the everything back. I've got this PC running back again, to be honest. But no, there's no others really. I don't really do a lot of gaming on the PC, which maybe I should do these days. Yes, that we have a big chunk of the West Coast Main Line, yes. I don't know if anyone will do the West Coast Main Line from Carlisle to Glasgow. It would be interesting if they did, but yeah. Let's crack up the speed. So Birmingham, New Street, platform 2. We're trying to buy the Run 8 simulator, but the banks and everything is down. Oh yeah, there's a big outage, isn't there? I noticed that there's a lot of people complaining about Snapchat and a couple of other places. Luckily, my email's working. Got to download an app for Amazon as well. At some point. 323. Oh no, Georgia. Now I do have all my Class 66 Creator Club skins easy graphic. Yours is fine. Your bank's fine. Well, that's cool. Or was that your Snapchat? I hate to do it. I don't want to. Oh, it's raining, so the sun's going to go and then actually peeing down with rain. We've got really heavy showers today. So if I suddenly disappear, our electric's gone. Oh, both. Okay. Yeah, I've just seen people moaning about it on Facebook. I'm like, oh, first world problems, eh? Can't get that power, that Monday morning power for Instagram or Snapchat. You don't know. Oh, you don't know what is down. Close that off for like 3 days. The buying bank, website, banking system, apps, and more. Yeah. That'll be up at some point. Just, well, I may just go to Facebook and mark myself safe from the social media outage. I'm going to leave it around this mark because we've got a 60 limit coming up. This is the first time I've played this since Saturday, so yeah. Could be your card, yeah. But you can't, you don't know. This Epic was, oh, that's good. Epic wants to sign in, it's pretty cool. Not napping. No, I've. Blimey. Yeah, I only woke up at 8:45 this morning. I went to bed about just after 2. Mind you, though, that's my last late night because I've got to start getting up now at 7 o'clock because I start at Amazon at 9 o'clock on Thursday. But it's an easy. Well, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's 2 days of classroom. So yeah. Good morning, Jason, by the way. Bradley fell asleep last night or this morning. Right, you can crack up 75, come on. I don't recall that you see any freight down this part of the route. You had a 20-minute snooze a minute ago. Bless you. Oh, are you there with your laptop or your phone? Classroom, you must not fail to fall asleep in class. Written down thousands of times. Yeah, I know. Also, morning spadders. He's been watching your videos too then. Brad the Spad. I have to remember that if I want to go live, I have to go and open up YouTube Studio and click live stream and do everything there, and then select create existing broadcast in OBS. I think I can set OBS to start sending out messages on YouTube and possibly posting to the socials that I'm live, but I'd rather do that myself. It's the personal touch. All counts. So I've made a note of the HUD AWS thing isn't working in the Voyager, so when I go get an AWS ping, it should go, the sunflower should show, it doesn't. I'm taking a rather leisurely drive, aren't I? I think the only thing that I have noticed, I think with the PS5 as well, I mean, I've noticed it with previous routes that the vegetation kind of goes 2D, then it comes into 3D sort of thing, and it's a bit. But I suppose a lot of this will have to go down to your settings as well. Four miles from Birmingham. I think we go past Soho Depot. yeah, you will be seeing this is very stuttery because I've not driven down into Birmingham from this area before. So yeah. So we're going to do a Pendolino run next. So we are now approaching Soho Depot. That looks like a cross-country. That's not. When did we find Hunslet in this one? It's a shame they've not used that 323 from the Daisy 323. Which has the Hunslet there on him. Don't think it's the Grand. It might be the Grand Union Canal actually. Birmingham City Centre, just over there. Over there. 4 miles out. Of course, people are now calling for Soho Depot to come to Birmingham Cross City. Simtrack, whatever happened. I think they're still going. It's just the fact that the bloke that was doing the 104 has a lot of family problems, family things still to sort out, and so that's not the AWS thing you've done, so don't worry about that, Tony. That shit. So on the outskirts of Birmingham. They haven't done anything, no.
Birmingham New Street.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
It's weird because Birmingham goes into a dip. You know, well, there you go. But when you either end, whatever end you go to at Birmingham, it goes down into a dip. Platform 2. So you've got to always watch your speed coming into Birmingham. Look how fast it's picking up. Birmingham's always in a dip, yeah. I mean, it's just like I wrote in the forums when they're going, oh, you know, what's going on with the Athena and the 47.4. I put down, someone said, oh, do you think I should pick up the pack? And I said, look, I said, basically, I said I was in two minds of whether whether to let this pack saw my PS5 when I went to reinstall my DLC from Train Sim World 6. We are going there. I was like, okay, we are going on this platform. So there is, look, there's a train in there. And that's my red light. This is something you've got to be careful of. We have another train. The 857 at Warsaw.
Service to Greenwich. Calling at Five Ways, University, Sally Oak, Bourneville, Kings Norton, Northfield, Longbridge, Barnes Green, Alderchurch, and Greenwich. Platform 12 for the 0904 West Midlands Railway service to Greenwich. Platform 10 for the 0855 cross.
Yeah, sometimes the announcements just do not stop. They just go on for about 3 or 4 minutes. Around roughly about 10 o'clock.
The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 0927 West Midlands Railway service to Walsall, calling at Dustin, Aston.
Good morning, Nick. How are you? For once, your
Hampstead, Tame
LDL is low. Makes a nice change. Usually your test results are bad news. That's just like being binning the statin they gave you. Oh, nice.
The train at platform 8 is the 0903 cross-country service to calling at Derby, Chesterfield, Sheffield, Wakefield Westgate,
I think that's
Leeds,
Newcastle.
York, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, Dunbar, and will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 8 for the 0903 cross-country service to which is ready to leave.
Yes, so the announcements don't fully work, which again I have logged that. I suspect there will be a they don't work as intended. Put it that way. I should have put my DRA on.
The next train to arrive at platform 12 will be the 0904 West Midlands Railway service to Greenwich, calling at Birmingham New Street, 5 minutes, University, 7.
Yeah, that is a no. It was used in Riviera. Excuse me. Go away, driver assist. Apparently, I'm not there. I mean, for their first route, I'm impressed. Watch me spad. Is it going to be like one of those? bit of buffering going on the stream. Going to represent. That's in. Yeah. There we go. That's my first run. 8,797 and a platinum. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I need a P&B. Oh, I'll be back. Oh. Oh. Guess who's back? Yo, Jack. He's just hot-footed it from the screening room of Grogu the Mandalorian. Oh, just getting a drink. Good morning, Jack. I hope you're well, sir. You might hear me munching. You hear me munching. Oh. Oh yeah, that's it, spot. You're good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Come on, Greg, that way. Come on, get out. Shift. Shift. Move. Bloody thing. Go to sleep, bloody thing. Right, so we're going to do a run from let's have a quick look around Birmingham. Let me out. Let me out. Really? The door's open, by the way, love.
I don't think you can cut those. 0906 West Midlands Railway service to Lichfield Trent Valley. Platform 12 for the
Recognise those seats?
04 West Midlands Railway service to Greenwich. Calling at Five Ways, University, Selly Oak, Bourneville, Kings Norton, Northfield, Longbridge, Barnt Green, Alvechurch, and Greenwich. Platform 7 for the 0904 London North Western Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. Calling at Smethwick Galton Bridge.
Smethwick, eh? Ooh, Smethwick Galton Bridge. So Birmingham, in its thing, it looks a bit bland, really, to be honest. But obviously we've got these that have been added.
Service to Wolverhampton, calling at Smethwick Street.
I do love that sound effect. Giving the old push it down on the old what's it? I think there's a train thingy here, isn't it? What was that one? .37 this time. Been all waiting for that. I'll do that at some point. So these services would be great. Looks realistic, dull, boring, not much going for it apart from Voyager fumes. I'm 170. But yeah. Okay, I'm just wondering. Right, I'm going to do this. Where is it?
Aston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington,
Gravelly?
Chester Road,
You say Gravelly
Wild
Hill?
Green, Sutton Coldfield, Four Oaks, Butler's Lane, Lake Street, Shenstone, Lichfield City, and Lichfield Trent Valley.
I've got to do that. Maybe not. Right, anyway, we're going to do service from Birmingham. So I'm having a munch. Yes. No. No. So the scenarios. Early start. You'll be undertaking a train the exercise between Crewe and Wolverhampton, coupling 2 units together at Crewe and detaching them at Stafford before finishing at Wolverhampton. Do that one next. Wolverhampton local. Due to a planning error, local service to Wolverhampton has no driver. You've been called in to drive the service in its entirety. Calling at all booked stations. Hopefully your train won't develop any faults. You know it will. When does it come out? It's out tomorrow, sir. 10 o'clock on consoles, PS5 and Xbox One, Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X only, so no Gen 8. PC Steam will be from about 6 o'clock. 350 unit failed at Stafford earlier today. After attention from the fitter, the train can re-enter service. You've arrived at Stafford in a taxi to board the train to run empty to Wolverhampton. Oh, that's nice. Where you will form. I don't know. How can I get it? Oh, I know. Dumbass. Use the mouse. There you go. Run empty to Wolverhampton where you will form a northbound service to Crewe. Take control of the southbound service to Birmingham starting at Crewe. Deal with the poor conditions and congestion en route. And then you've got unit exchange, which is a train has encountered a fault and has arrived at Birmingham New Street. You must prepare a replacement at this unit. So depot, take the faulty unit to Wolverhampton. Oh, awesome. Right, so we're going to do the, is it this one? The early start. We're going to crack on with that, and then we're just going to do some route runs. Oh, you do not, don't ask me again. Go away. I'm sure I can figure it out on the scenario. I'll do them at some point. Sorry, last bit of chocolate. Just signed on Crewe carriage siding. Try to take this morning's training exercise. Before you board your train, you need to make sure all the manual junctions are set. Follow the markers for the manual junction and make sure they're set correctly. Crack on. Oh, look. On the yellow collectibles. Boxed APT model. I'll go on the walkway, thank you. Nice. Put all the bits on that I need to do. Here. Turn on the battery. Set the master's key. I always think the master key on these are down here, but the Desaros there, it's all up there. Look. Oh, we've got the British Transport Police one. Select AC mode, which is that one. Raise your pants. Should be that one. Headlights into markers. Now the train is set up, we can depart for Crewe station. Please stop at the stop board ahead so you can get the signal. Permission to leave the sidings. You know, people will be turning around saying, "Oh, they've got to do the full." I mean, they're always saying get the route from Birmingham to Milton Keynes, and they should extend it to Euston. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, really? button, you've got to hit signal. Standing at signal. Set the headlights to day position. Change in mode. Hello Jamie, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are well. Did I set that to the day position? It's like lucky dip, there you go. And we can couple. Awesome, let's go. Yes, enjoying the route so far. Is there a patch out tomorrow, Jamie, for this? Or for an update to TSW for, you know, because usually they used to prep it for the DLC? Yeah, I'm kind of okay. Not sure about the rest though. It's a bit wet down here, so yeah. I'm just testing out doing one of the scenarios. That's a shunter. There's a patch out, and I'm not sure which day, but we'll keep you all posted. Oh, awesome! That's good. Excellent. I'm copying the station, that's good. They'd be too rude not to look, really, wouldn't they? This is why we desperately needed Mark IIF vehicles. Oh yeah. I've got to see if I can do a side-by-side comparison of coming in to Crewe with the steam locos from then and now, I think. So I know generally when they couple the Southwest, the 444s and 450s, they come up really slow to it. They almost stop. But I'm going to do this from outside. Because this is like me on the platform. In theory. There we go. Cab shut down, turn off the headlights. PPC to max brake. I can never remember which way that goes. It's that way. And cab shut down. Take out the master key. I've got to do. Before I do that, it might not let me, but we've got to do vigilance, DSD, and TPWS. Right. Open the rest of the doors. Open the cab door. Hello. Open the nose door. The worst thing is though with these cab doors here, spotted with flies and everything. I know it sounds really horrible, but yeah, I saw one of these with a pigeon stuck in it. Had it hit it that hard, his head was stuck in between the actual door bits. And I've actually been in one of these doing about just under 100 miles an hour, leaning out the cab, getting video. Great, now the 2 units are coupled, head for the front of the train and set up the cab. We can then depart for Stafford, where the rear unit will be uncoupled so it can be continue along the Trent Valley. So which way are we going then? What's that way? So, if Train World ever did Bournemouth to East... No, sorry, I forget that. Hentis has booked. Eastleigh to Poole. You will get to see a lot of this happening at Bournemouth. You'd have to couple and uncouple at Bournemouth. I think at Southampton as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Right, we've got to do all the bits and bobs and fabs and babs. There we go. And I think we're done there. The door will close. It's like Star Trek. Oh dear. Headlights today. Put the reverse forward. Slow lines are closed between Batsford Hall Junction and Norton Bridge owing to track circuit failure. Engineers and technicians are already fixing the problem. Awesome. See, look, that's where they should be. OTT on the track. Let's chuck that up there. And not that we do need it. Come on, get up there. No, don't need to do the test. It's that one. Increase the piece, and we'll tell the signal that we're there. Send. Proceed to signal. Will you indicate? Hold on. Put me binoculars on. We've got green. Let's crack on. I left the windows open, didn't I? Oh well. Let's hope we don't go through a train wash. So we are coming out the southern end. For the which way we came in. Okay, so we are speeding a bit. Don't tell anyone, right? I won't say anything if we won't. I think the 350 is like basically the northern 377. So look, we're holding up a Pendolino, look. How long till we see the Pride Pendolino official Dovetail one? We should all be across. Just coming across now. Oh, we are the BTP one though. Whack her up to 75. Only 241 miles to Glasgow. And whatever that was, Crewe, I think it was. Did we not get a ping? So we're just sucking ice. Oh, really dark, stormy skies out there now. "22 miles to Stafford." So this is BTP one. Text British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted. Alright, brother, sorted. driven 3.5 miles on 350. When did we get a bonus at 350 miles and then 3,502 miles? So max season goes 110. Having sat in one of these seats on a 444 and a 450, 444 was just basically where I got a shot of the yard at Poole, but on a 450 I was actually going about 80, 90, I think it is miles an hour. Yeah, just knowing that the door's there and that's where the driver sits. It's a bit of a weird feeling, to be honest. Plus, I didn't want to touch any buttons. Plus, I had another 450, a 450 in front of me there, this area. How do you like the streaming from the PC compared to the PS5? I had to remember how to do it. I still got to faff about at the beginning, but I've got to get a set of things I can need to remember with. So to what to do. Oh, 66 look. What's that? Surely not. Hold on a minute. Is that a Maritime 66? Oh, it's a DRS job. Okay, let's go back. It's kind of easier, sort of thing, I think, to a degree. I know if the game crashes, then I can then still stream, but then I just start the game up. I mean, people just get, you know, for years and years and years, we've had people moaning or saying, suggesting, oh, we need the West Coast Main Line, we need the West Coast Main Line, we need the West Coast Main Line. The vast amount of the last 2 years, or year and a bit, has been West Coast Main Line based. And now people are starting to say, oh, it's just one-handled emus, one-handled trains, blah blah blah, and they're kind of getting a bit sick to death of the West Coast Main Line. I mean, personally, I'd say, hell, come down to the South Coast. Let's do a bit of East Liverpool, as per Hentis. But you know, I still enjoy. This is the thing that I like as well. So during scenarios, you'll be able to place characters. I mean, they're not really doing much, to be honest. Just standing around like they usually do. That's a bit. Yeah, I would have had some working guys. Oh, blimey. But yeah, that's the sort of thing that I like when you did the scenarios. People always want what they don't have. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. You know. Just like in Train Sim Classic, you could create scenarios where you could actually put little bits around the place, but it wouldn't affect the route as a whole. If it's there, then it's not as interesting as wanting it. Yeah, that is it. You know, I think now that we've had it, we've had the West Coast Main Line. The one to do is obviously Milton Keynes to Birmingham, which it's really not that thingy. I mean, personally, you've got rugby, but then I would, to be honest, I'd love to see that come as an extension to. I know they won't do it as a full Euston to Birmingham, because then you've got Wembley to Rugby, the freight there, which will be a good start and end point for freight at either end. You've also got like 2 major station terminuses again. So yeah, I would like to see that. Whether we get to see it or not, I don't know. And again, we will do a Pendolino on this actually. You will get to stretch the Pendolino's legs, which is good. But yeah. But it's running smoothly, and I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm not into... I mean, I don't really want to have that many windows open on YouTube, to be honest. Not on YouTube, on... Oh, hello. Oh, bloody hell, where are we? I forgot I had to use the mouse. Hi Crackers, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Morning, Mr. Dentist. I'm late for my stream, so scrolling back to the start. Morning. Was it dentist or Hentis you were supposed to put? Oh, it's absolutely pinging down with rain now. I'm gonna try and pop out this afternoon, see if I can get a tampon machine that's in the yard at Pool. But I might try to see at some point this afternoon to install Call of Duty, because yeah, it crashed again with an unknown error. Basically, it goes back to the Modern Warfare 3 stuff. But I know what it will want to do. It will want to download what's that stupid Warzone, whatever it is. Another 66 DB rep this time. Yeah, it's a bit dodgy at the beginning, Craggers. You're probably there already. So just might want to forward it a bit, because I start the stream off. I've got to remember, I've got to kind of go to YouTube Studio and kick it off in there. So I may, he says, when I do another stream on the PC, have a get a template set up in YouTube Studio. So if I know that I'm going to be streaming over like in the evening, I can then get something set up so I can just basically do a what do they call those things, over a couple of days before I can quickly rock up a thumbnail and some bits on it, so I can Canva that. Oh, okay. I'm a bit fast. Changing what my laptop. No, I enjoy it. Open that. So yeah, we're going to see if we can do a run in the Pendolino and have a look at the other stuff as well. Obviously there's 30 odd layers of freight, mostly intermodal. I think there is some aggregate, because I think I did an aggregate run. I think it uses the HKA hoppers. I don't think there is any Cargo line nuclear. Cargo line volume 5. I don't think there's any of that. .1 miles from Stafford, so I think the other thing as well is just like the more, you know, there's a hell of a lot of knowing the route, I think. Well, you know, when you learn the route, so we've got to start slowing down for 40 and a 25 going into Stafford. I'm kind of thinking that's the brakes. So we are in the British Transport Police one, which I think looks quite nice. So we're on the approach to Stafford. I keep thinking Stratford. These will run on the Euston Milton Keynes route, but as free roam. They won't, as far as I'm aware, they do not sub in, they do not layer in. But you can run them on the route. You can run them as like ECSs or something. So we've got to change down to 25 anyway, because we've got a route indicator. Route indicator 1. Is it position 1 and position 3? I think the other thing is as well, you just got to learn your distances as well. When you for the stop at the stations. I think a lot of them now.
We are now approaching. Please mind the gap when leaving the train, and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
I don't think that was supposed to come off, just to mention, because we are running an ECS, to be honest. I need to try this other Xbox controller I've got. It's a wired one. It's a proper, I think it's a Series S or Series X sort. This one I've got is a early Xbox One. It's Dayglow green LED clear plastic.
This is Stafford. Welcome aboard this service to. The next stop will be, whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
We all know, and we've all been on those services on our local trains, that I'm going to turn all this off because I can't remember what else we do, so we'll turn them off. Where the onboard thingy just has just having a bad day, and so we've all been on them. Close the internal cab door. That's down that end, isn't it? I mean, it looks nice. It really does look nice what they've done inside. And you've got the other thing. You've got the reverse graphics on there, which is pretty cool. Obviously, you don't have the adverts. The adverts. Sorry. And we all know how to do guard mode in the old. There you go. Although I haven't done guard mode for a while, so yeah, we're gonna have to do that, I think. So when you run a 12-car service, these are awesome. Oops. So we've got a. I'll close that. Oh, that's a pain. Now I've got to get out of the bloody car. The door. Dude, you should put your key in there, right? It's a shame they haven't modelled that. I've not done that one before. No, look, you need to do that, Mr. Hentis. This is what I quite like, is they've actually got this in there. There you go. Though I have seen some of these with these doors open. Got a key in. Put the reverse into neutral, which is that one there. And this is the thing that I've not done before is now 2 units have been separated, we can now continue to walk around. Right. So we're going down. Oh, we're taking that one then. Okay. We'll walk down the station. Oh, it's the BCP one we're taking. Well, while we're here, we might as well have a quick. Oh, there you go. Well, that's your posters. Oh, support your local shop locally. Oh, interesting. And the
doors closing.
They do. Most of them do work. I don't think there's a route map then. Oh, okay, maybe not one. Okay. So these, click them in. Don't forget, save lives. So good. So walk in here, get your tickets as well. As per usual, no one's there at the information point. How far can we go? How far can we go? So obviously it will only have this on there for timetable. So right, gents, how you doing? Oh, could you pass me a slice of that pizza, please? It's all cracking here. That BTP livery is really nice. I quite like that. Where's the DRA? I'm leaving that on for the time being. I'm not. Why am I sat down in the cab? I shouldn't be. Over here, sort these out. Come on. Good afternoon, Rob. You make a performance out of it, don't you? I make a performance out of what?
Will be the 0803 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Stoke-on-Trent, Macclesfield, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. Platform 5 for the 0803 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly.
So we now 5Z something, 5Z66. Right, we can set the headlights. Closing some ruddy doors. Oh yeah! Me not reading the instructions right, that's what it is. Like lucky dip, there we go, we've got everything. I think we can go. No, because dumbass, you set the DRA on, haven't you? There we go. We really need to get their lorry database up to date. And away we go. We can whack her up to 90. So overall, I do quite like this route. I'm not saying it just because Dovetail have supplied me with a key. Thank you very much, Dovetail, by the way. It's nothing at all to do with that. I think it's been done okay. Yeah, I mean, you can see here the scenery. It's kind of repeated a bit there for your little allotments or gardens, but I mean, I'm not overly bothered about that, to be honest. But you also see as well where Incredible Trains has done his bit of scenery adding on to sort of thing. So he's worked on this as well, Johannes, with Oldenburg Studios. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. 454 playable services, 2,000 total AI services, just over 2,000, something like that. So yeah, what do you reckon Joe would have made of Train Sim World, Rob? And especially now that we're running down the West Coast Main Line in the Zyros. Oh, we are going to do an 86 tour at some point as well. Oh yeah. Things with me, so I think scenarios have to be busy. I think he would have loved it. I also think he'd be 10 times busier in LD than I am already. Yeah, chucking out the 37 liveries, yeah. I mean, this needs some 81s, 85s. It needs everything from 81s up to 85, I think. Yes, we need the 88s, the 99s, the 93s. I don't think we're going to get them, to be honest. So I'll have a quick look at the map as well. Let me get to, I'll get to one of the stations. We'll look at the maps underneath when I've done a thingy. Oh, HST liveries, yeah, yay, all right, yeah. '86, oh, 85 certainly, as they did fit right in with JT for Chris Mainline series of DLCs. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping we get to see a APT. I don't think it's going to happen, and I'll be really, really surprised that no one has taken it on. It'd be great. Ooh, double Voyager. It would really be great to see a APT. It's great on the other one, the you know, the other one, the Train Sim Classic. It's a fantastic little unit. Train. I love running on that. But I would love to definitely see the APT. People say, "Oh, it's not modern though," but doesn't mean a difference. It's just like your rules when you run your model railway, isn't it? There's only one rule on your model railway. Rule 1. It's your railway, you run what you want. You doubt JT will do it because there are only one set left during the period they've opted for. Yeah. I mean, you want someone like these people. I mean, they're doing the 805, which no one knew about. They're also doing a timetable as well. New timetable for West Coast Main Line South again, another one. So that would be great. It would also be great to do the 89 as well, the Badger. Badger. That would be awesome if we had that. Several variations of it in GNER livery as well. And you'll go nuts with pre-BR intercity liveries. I know you will. And it'd be great having the 90s, because I don't think the 90s will sub in on this. Because now DB don't use any 90s, so which is a bit of a shame really. But you'll be seeing repaints of them in Freightliner livery. I know you will. Yeah, Freightliner doing that, use theirs now. About 3 or 4 of them they've got, isn't it? I remember there's 2 of them running around in DB red with the Freightliner orange Genesee Wyoming labels on them. Stickers. And they did look quite good actually. I'll just stick it over the DB Schenker livery, that'd be fine. I just love to just like slapped it on. Driven 35 miles. Okay, so we've done 3.5 miles. We've now done 35 miles. Are we going to get one at 350 miles and 3,502 miles? That'll be interesting. You'll be swamped with new model DLCs, yeah. Yeah, just take your time, mate. That's all you need to do. Take your time. So we're going to do a service next in the Pendolino from Birmingham to Crewe. I think we stop at Stafford. No, we don't. We go all the way through. We go all the way through. Then we'll do a Crewe to whatever it is, Run. But as per normal, being diabetic, I need to have another P&B. So that's a 60 notification. So, once you've done that run, you can have a look at the 352 if we desire. Oh yeah. So I can see what I'll be up against when I pick the DLC up later. Yeah, that's cool. I can go into that. I think I slowed down a wee bit. So I think I've got the 66 sorted the livery sorted out. I think. I say I think on the PS5. I had to. What I did, all the DLC, my own DLC, I went and downloaded it again, but it was still at least only 4 bits showing up, which I will look again later tonight. You managed to complete that NSC 378, but those trailer cars were a nightmare. Nothing is ever easy these days, mate. I mean, if I'm doing any livery designer stuff, it will probably be just wagons or locos. I won't touch coaches because it's just so much. And when I downloaded that Eleanor 802, it was just yeah, it was just causing a lot of performance issues, even for you. No, that's fair enough. I just wish it was an easier way that you could actually save your decals. Like when I made the DTG the training centre decals, that took about 3 hours to do, because I had to design the DTG logo, and then I had to do the what one was it? It was just trying to get it right, get all the colours right as well. There's another line over there, look. What's that go? Oh, it's there, that's why. Oxy Depot's up there somewhere. At least we can pull straight into those are the signals like what we've got down here, but we've got single ones, not the, so it's single head, not double head like what that one is. No, I don't think they will, much as externally pronounced ones, yeah. So we've got to start to slow down as well. And people say about the limited HUD, the limited space, but how do you think the train drivers get on? You know, from these. It creates like sometimes.
We are now approaching. Please mind the gap when leaving the train, and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
You're not going to go. You're going to go to bed quoting that tonight after you've driven these. Platform 4. I don't think there's anything else after this. Do we go from Birmingham? Oh, we chuck it into Wolverhampton carriage sidings. Oh, awesome. Well, that's a new bit of trackage for me then. Wolverhampton carriage sidings. I think if someone ever did produce the APT, there will be people moaning because they've made it available for modern day use. And you'll get the people saying, "Oh, it's not even run. It doesn't exist anymore." It's just like, yeah, shut up. So what? Don't like it? Don't buy it. That's me. Don't buy it. Can't stand the hassle that people create because they don't agree with it. If you don't agree with it, don't buy it. Shut up, go away. That's it. Me, I welcome it. Rule 1.
This is Wolverhampton. Welcome aboard this service too. The next stop will be, whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
There is a patch out tomorrow. I think it will be either later today or tomorrow. Not notes, put it notes. 2 seconds. I'm always going to turn these off because it's best practice to learn. So it's those ones, that one. Right. What does it say again? Sorry. Hi Eastkiller, how are you? Welcome to the stream. As a PC user, if I could get my head around it, I could import custom graphics via the unofficial PC editor. Yeah, it's a learning curve, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day. No, we'll switch it off. You've done this. Actually, I think we can do that. Can't we? There we go. That's so much easier. Confirm to register. This little thingy. Boom. Deregistering. We'll just restart anyway. Right, okay. So that's what we do most of them. And of course the you know, you press the old thingy. Doesn't work, it's not modelled. No. One day it will be, and we'll all be surprised. I'm not going to even bother putting an AWS on. This is not a bad scenario, to be honest. Personally, you'd rather have something that does the hard work for me. More time to reskin. Yeah, that's fair enough. Hold on. Yeah, so we have single head ones of those signals down here. When you go past them, you can actually hear them click off. But when they, you know, when when the aspect changes, you can actually hear it click off. Just waking up a little, awesome. No, I'm not turning the AWS on. Shut up and go away. So this is the sort of thing that I'd love doing. Is basically, I'd like to see more of this. So again, as booked. Oh, there's always also the aspect that custom graphics mean fewer layers and a lot of faster loading. Yeah. Yeah.
This is welcome aboard this service to. The next stop will be, whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Unfortunately, you get that on every. Then the phone chirps in. Brilliant. Training is complete. The unit will remain here until it's needed for service. Let's see how you did. See, that was a very. I quite enjoyed that. To be honest, better turn that. No. Okay. Time taken 57.41 minutes. Distance driven 40.64 miles. Early start 7,455. So. Yeah, bear with me. I'm just going to go back to the front end. Boom. I'm going to have a P&B and I will be back. Bear with me. I need to take out my notebook because I'm not running that. I did have that switched on at first, but then I realised I can actually, strangely enough, playing this, playing the game, I can still have the internet, 3 web pages open, and then OBS and the internet up and running as well. So which is pretty cool. The website, sorry, web page. Right, bear with me. I'll be back. to be gone. Ah! I'm joking. Right. Right. So we're gonna have a look at Creator Club first. Actually, I want to go straight into the I know I had a problem with the PS5 version. Over the weekend? Yeah, Saturday. I unfortunately, and I will make a note of this and send this to Dovetail. It's my fault because I went and started collecting some collectibles, as you do on the PS5 version. Don't think it's fully updated. Not the root, but well, just it's the file for the backup of the thing. So it saves everything to your profile, and although you'll notice on here, I'm up to level 21. On the PlayStation, I'm up to level. I was up to level 1202, but because I lost my profile because of this problem with the collectibles on the PS5, I had to reload in my profile because the other profile wasn't there. It deleted it. And I got basically back to 1185, so I've lost a few levels, which is really annoying. Right, so we go to DTG Live, Creators Club. Let's have a quick look. Continue. So my creations, they should all be. See, they're all more info. Oh, I need to. Oh, okay. I'll have to go through this and download copies then. All right. So that's cool. We'll have to do that at some point. So back to DTG Live. Just click on Mastery. Apparently I've done the tiers. I haven't, but yeah, I think they're broken anyway because I've done those, and I think I've done that as well, so otherwise they wouldn't have given me them. Visit the United States. Marvellous. Let's do this again. You're guessing it doesn't announce next station while in scenarios. No, I think I'm not sure. There is an update coming out for this. I believe it's either later today or tomorrow. That's weird, isn't it? Because I don't have the masteries on the PC. I do have the masteries on the PlayStation. That's very interesting. Okay, back to DTV. Where are we? Creators Club, Livery Designer. So if you're still there, just do add new livery, confirm. Ooh, it's black. It's interesting. What? I hate this. That's the BT. This is the BT one. I don't know. You'll probably know more about that than me. Let's. Oh, it's been ages since I've done this. I can't remember how to do. I have no idea. Oh, hold on a minute. You've got to scroll down, click that, and then confirm. I don't know. I cannot remember for the life of me how to do this. I have to check my tutorials. Oh, the number's left on. Ah, right, okay. I just hope I don't new livery. Hold on a minute. How do I delete this? Because I don't want it showing up. There you go. Delete. Yes. So you've got 352, 50. What have you got? Why have you got class 352s? No, that's probably me, because I can't remember how to reskin stuff. And don't forget, they are saying there's a patch either today or tomorrow. So yeah. It's been over 2 years since it's been over 2 years since I've used Livery Designer. Yeah, look, it's there as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a bugger. Hopefully they'll move that. It wasn't Athena that produced the model, was it? No idea. I couldn't tell you because I don't know. I've no idea. No, it's the what you call it model, wasn't it? The Dovetail model, but they've resorted it, redone bits on it. So yeah. Right. Let's go to main line. Right, so just quickly run through 454 services, 5 scenarios. I haven't touched the what's it yet modules. One thing that I don't like, and which I have said about, and I hope they do change. I seriously hope they change it. Okay, we're going out that way. Best DLC producer in all the land, isn't it? What, Athena? No waste of time. Like I said earlier on when we were talking about it, I didn't know whether to download the Edinburgh Kingdom Rhein pack and let it soil my PS5 for when I was uploading TSW6. I do like these little boards here. Don't think we get down that way. Yeah, we do. Pop down the stairs. Which way are we facing? Number 9. Where are we? Our feet are facing south. So we want to turn. I'm going to pop down and turn left and go north. Oh, look. Oh, I've got that one already. Look. Yeah, texture's a bit blurry. It's loading everything in. And it is a big area at Crewe. It is a very big area. The one thing that I'm not really happy... Oh, this is the robot thingy from West Coast Main Line. Is that this is as far as you can go at Crewe Station. I am... Well, you can go up to here, but up to this point. No? And that's it. You can't go any further. And I'm like, no. They've got to extend it. That's the Heritage Centre up there. And to be honest, this has to be extended. Just to go down here, I think it's a cheap shot, cheap option. Yeah, I know, and which I may end up doing with the PC. End up getting the what you call it mod for Train Sim 6 God mode, which allows me to whiz up there with the thingies. But I think that's because a lot of people they're They're not going to see. The thing is with Trains in World, Dovetail think that everyone is going to watch the stream. They don't. So when they're going to walk all the way up here and they go, oh, we can go up and have a look at the Heritage Centre. Boom. You can't. And it's going to give a bit of a bad rep. And I think... Oh, TSW Tools now. Okay. Let me make a note of that. So I really do think that wall has to be brought back to, so we can at least go up to the what you call it centre. So I don't even know. I don't get moved. So you can't even walk. Oh yeah, I'm done now, aren't I? Yeah. So yeah, you can't get back. So for some strange reason, I can't go forward. I can't go back. Oh, yes I can. No, I can't. Well, that's just ridiculous. Oh. Yeah, I can't get over there. But... Invisible wall. Just this down. Invisible wall. No. Crewe. Can't get back in. Also announcements. 50 scenario. Then I'll sort that out. Right, I'll send that message that to them later. What if I spawn a train and hop out? I don't think I can even do that at the moment. Let's have a look. Are you joshing me? Really? Ha! Right, so let's just put her there. And go on number 8 mode. So that's a heritage centre, which I think they've done a nice little bit of a job on. Okay, looks, yeah, it could be a little bit better. Hopefully they'll fix that. But I don't see why that they don't do it. In places it's a bit, isn't it? But, you know, I'm not being silly here, but what's one of the most important things and noticeable things about Crewe Station? The yards, its heritage, and the heritage centre. Who the fucking hell keeps messaging me? Oh, I've got an idea who it is. It's Kieran. Sent me loads and loads of pictures of the tampers at pool yesterday. which I already posted the other day. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's the Heritage Centre, and to be honest, I really think a little bit more effort could have gone into doing this. I think you said for a while now we need an option to turn the walls off in the settings with a warning that turning them off is player's own risk. Yeah, but there's always the people that won't accept it, because they'll say, oh yeah, we'll just click it. But if it all goes tits up and they've got to restart the game, they lose stuff, they're always going to complain. And I think Dovetail will just like take it off. Totally understand where you're coming from. But yeah, it would be nice that we, you know, it's a little bit of a, they've like, what they've done, they've done the track work for it, but they've just placed buildings willy-nilly, which I think, yeah, it's a bit, and this is why they've stopped people to come up here. But to be honest, if they'd done it right in the first place, you know, I mean, they bothered to model this so you can see it from down there, and I think that's I think this is going to be the disappointing thing, is that players can't get to look at the what you call it, and there's nothing here, and I think that's a little bit, that's disappointing. You know, that's just me. Right, anyway, we are going to run from, we're going to do a Pendolino run from Birmingham New Street. Ooh, is that a flash of lightning? Might get a large bang. I've got my window shut today because of the weather, and because it's raining, all you'll hear is the rain coming down and the traffic with the wet road noises. Pain in the arse. That's the annoying thing I found, that they've done this, but they've not. Yeah, I'm just not happy with that. Right, before I start as well, there are no announcements on the 390 because it just layers in. Birmingham New Street. So we're driving this to Crewe. 7:12. Shall we do? Let's do the 12:13 London Euston to Edinburgh, which is 9 Sierra 60. I'm not going to put dynamic weather on. Just don't want it on there. I haven't seen any not snow ice treatment train. Haven't seen any railhead treatment trains. So we are going to be running that one. I'll be finishing probably about 2 o'clock. So this will be about an hour. So I'll do a little short, probably a depot run if we can. I've got a few things I want to do this afternoon, and I want to pop out as well. I'll get a couple of photos, hopefully. Right, let's go and crack at our little baby. Go away. Let me sit in there then. Right, so we want that one. So you just set the 390 up exactly the same as you do Birmingham to wherever it is. I think that's right. Stick the DRA on. Where's the DRA? It's there. Headlights, and it's lucky dip headlights. Day running. Plug her in. Turn her on. What side are we opening the doors? Stick on 9S60. Tell the signalman I am here. Stand on the signal. Denied, no route available. That's good. That's good. So yeah, this is the map. No, that is not the map. That's the front end of a bloody 390. This is the map. Right, so this is Birmingham. This is the way you go out for Redditch and all that. Down that way. What's that station? This is where the 323s, Dresden. So the 323s go out through this way. So they still run. Aston, and it all goes off around that way. So there's freight trains that come in through there in the game and then go out through that way. Because just around here is Lawley Street. Let's go to 9 again. I don't care if we depart late, I'm not bothered. So this is Soho Depot. What train's going up there? I don't know where that is. Here we have Smethwick Roll Street. So you've got the little turn off here. Is this Wolverhampton? No. You've got the little turn off here that goes off there. Don't know what that station is. Smethwick Bolton Bridge. Okay. This is where we stop, which is Sandwell and Dublin. So you've got Wolverhampton Steelworks there. This is Wolverhampton, by the looks of things. Yeah, Wolverhampton there. We then go off around that way. This is the Oxley sidings. And then we've got Stafford just here. And then basically we go all the way up to Crewe here. Station there. Most of the freight will start and finish there. And I think there's some stuff that goes in Cressy Lane, I'm not sure. I think these are freight, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, you've got a lot of places. So, yeah. Right, we need to crack on. Oh, it's absolutely winging it down. Yep. I even, a week ago Friday, I planted some grass in all my little seed box, my little, what you call it, boxes, or window boxes, or balcony boxes. And I didn't see any on Friday. They say about a week to 10 days it will start showing through. Saturday it was all sprouting up, and it's just like you can actually now see it from where I'm sat at my PC. It's weird. It really is weird. Oh dear. Dumbass has forgotten again. Oh, we can hear what's the name in the back. So yeah, it's all pushing the dirt up, going through the dirt. Yeah, made sure I put loads of grass in each box, because like I bought 2 boxes of grass, the legal stuff, and yeah, I only needed to buy 1 box, so I've got 1.5 boxes of grass left, the legal stuff. I hasten to add. So yeah. Well, don't I feel alright fanning? So if you are enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. If you want to chat, hit the sub button. Hit the bell icon as well, and then you'll be notified when I go live. And do other bits as well. I can't remember what they were. Yeah. When I go live, when I create posts, and when I upload videos and shorts. I uploaded 2 shorts yesterday. I had to re-upload a short from where I uploaded it on Saturday of a 444 running wrong road. I mean, it wasn't really wrong road. It was it's reversible working, but it's a bit of a rare move because we don't really see them running that way. Only when the line north of Poole is shut So it's like basically engineering works between Poole and this weekend Southampton. So there's a long stretch of the line where there's a lot of work being taken on, being done. So the train, the Desiro is running to platform 1 at Poole from Weymouth. Then they go out via the same platform 1, no shunt movements. But they cross over down at Sturt, so they use the basically down the up main, cross over at Sturt Road Bridge Junction. Is it Sturt Road Junction? Sturt Road Bridge? Sturt Road Junction, which is before the old famed Holmes Bay Junction, which no longer exists. And yeah, so it's signalled for that, but it's not used very often. So I thought I'd get a shot of that on as a short. Problem being is that when I uploaded it Saturday afternoon, it uploaded it in standard def and not high def. So yesterday I decided to delete it and upload it again. But then I also did another one, which was a video run past of a load of 42s, 52s, 50s, 44s, 45s, 46s, 40s, 37s at Severn Valley Railway and an 08 as well. And that's got over 1,000 views already, and I'm like, oh? The other one got 4. It was originally 260 odd. It's now got 400. Got 400. Everyone's text messaging me. What? They're messaged. It's probably DWP. Oh, my prescription's ready. Oh, okay. I have to go and get that today then. It's ready. Yeah. Okay. I think have we got a visit tonight? It's the ECR to Weymouth tonight. Oh, awesome. That'll be fun. Oh, I've got to thank Andy as well, because basically we so I think we just went past Soho, didn't we? So all this part around Soho in Birmingham Cross City was not even modelled. So yeah, there are no on-board train announcements. There's some texture issues as well. I think also the Pendolino is a bit memory intensive as well. The track was laid, yeah, and the signals were there as well. I thought it was supposed to be we're supposed to be stopping here. I mean, you can drive down there in free roam, because I've done it. Desiro? No, it's not. Dog box. 150. She's clagging a bit. Oh yeah, it's mix. 150 dog box. Bessie would love that. Hi Luke, how you doing amongst the stream? Do you think calling this route of the year would be a far cry, at least in your opinion? It's a very good route. I quite enjoy it. I wouldn't call it route of the year. don't know who has bought it route of the year. Hi Bronco, by the way. Sorry. I still think the biggest wasted opportunity was missing out the Camp Hill line despite the track signalling being in. Yeah. Let me whack it up a bit. No, we can't. We're supposed to be stopping. We can whack it up a bit here as he sails through the station he's supposed to be stopping at. Duh. I mean, the thing for me that lets it down a bit is the invisible wall at Crewe station itself. That should be taken up a little bit further so you can just get up to the thing, although it's not finished, and I think that's one thing that they should have done, because it's one of the major attractions to Crewe, isn't it? It's a nice route. I mean, I think people will complain about the ballast and the shadows and that. I mean, personally, I'd love the option to turn shadows off completely. That's my option. I'd love to do that. Not have shadows on. Hopefully, it will kind of increase. You know, frame rate wise, although mine's set to about 60 or 61 frames a second. Oops, around Glasgow Central. You know, it would be nice to have that, but I don't think it will. A nice long run. This controller's really starting to piss me off. So the original thing was, with my YouTube earnings for last month, I was supposed to be getting a new controller. Unfortunately, I can't because I just basically need to eat and pay my bills. So that lot all went on paying bills. The same as this lot what I'll get in November will go paying up to bills. Hopefully I might have my first wage slip by then, but yeah, we'll wait and see. It's going to be a tough month, I think. They obviously forgot to put in death. Could cause serious injury or death. Yeah, I probably would have stopped. Next station is Wolverhampton.
Mind the gap.
So I think my mate is messaging me on WhatsApp. I asked for a list of meetings that we have upcoming for the Dogcast. So yeah, I think we've also got 1Q51 down today. Yay, hopefully. Now, I will say, when I've done a run on the PlayStation on yesterday or Saturday, I did have texture issues. I'm not surprised, to be honest. It is something they are working on, and to be honest, I don't think it's something that's going to be easily fixed. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Stop saying 160 anyway. Their reputation precedes them. I mean, for a first route, plus they've had help with, I suspect there'll be a few other companies helping them as well. But for a first route, they've done really well, I think. There is a lot of detail in it, and when we do go past it, I will try and point out one of the nice little touches, which I did mention about in my stream on Saturday on the PlayStation 5. Midland Metro. Oh, what, the Metro rivals? I'm looking forward to that, to be honest. No, not the Midland Metro, no. Neutral sections do not work either. That was an AWS. That's not working. Have I not got AWS on? I'll double check when we get it all around. Okay, so that AWS previously to this one didn't work. So AWS is on. That's good. This is what I quite like. This sort of thing, what they've done. These are on the access rail points. These are all up and down the line. So you can see how much information they put, detail they put into the game. The tram lines cross under the railway at certain points east of Northampton. Oh, right, okay. So the access rail notifications for track access. The weird thing is there's no time, you know, no destination time, which I think they did say about that, and I think that's coming in a patch. I don't know if the patch is going to be today or it will be day one tomorrow. 350. 30 limit. We still got to slow down now, so yeah. So this, I think, goes to Wolverhampton still works. Whether there's any, what you call it there or not, I don't know. What do I think about the route itself? I quite enjoy the route. I think it's good. I wouldn't say it's a Just Trains-esque type route. For a first route, I quite like it. Very well detailed. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Some people will say, oh no, it's not that. Probably 8.5 to 9 out of 10, I think. More stretching towards 9 out of 10. And I'm just, even though I slowed down for the 30, I then speeded up again. I've now gone over the limit again. So it looks a very derelict area around Wolverhampton. It's never did look any nice. So where did that speed come in then? Another Desiro in there. I know people that are not going to like it because of the one-handled emus and all that sort of thing, you know, and it's the usual Waldorf and Statler people on the forums and social media that will say it. Wendy's in the background. So you'll still get station announcements.
Crewe, calling at Wolverhampton, Stafford, Stoke.
But you won't get on-board announcements with the 390. Had to stop, so I wasn't going to. I think it's a very nice route. Yeah. I'm not going to put the DRA on, but where's this one going? It's not in service. Look at that. Next stop Crewe, so we're fast to Crewe. Well, we'll shut the doors anyway. It is a bit dodgy on that. Is anyone buffering on the YouTube channel? Okay, it's just me then. Which it could be right because I'm uploading and downloading at the same thing, so yeah. Good to read the chat, to be honest. Would you come in? So yeah, what I was saying earlier on about the Desiro, the 350, that when we did the scenario, we did the old chucking it in the carry sidings. This is the sort of thing that if you do a service, take over a service at either Eastleigh or Southampton, like the Waterloo to Poole service that will terminate, basically so basically you would finish a pull, you'd either run into platform 2 or, luckily, run into platform 1, usually lasting a night. And then basically, your service could end, and then basically you'll pick up the next service, which is basically take it down into the carriage sidings, run round, and if they did Bournemouth Depot or Northern Depot, you then drive it up to Bournemouth or Northern, depending. So yeah, it's got that sort of playability to it, which I quite like. If they ever did that, if they did that route, it has a lot of playability with ECSs as well. So yeah. And that's not just around Bournemouth area, that's Southampton and Eastleigh. AI ECS is running around Bournemouth, Basingstoke to Eastleigh, Northern. Next stop Crewe, 36 miles, let's go. Overall, I do quite like it. There are people that are just going to find stuff wrong with it. I mean, I've said about the texture issues, which, I mean, Euston, Milton Keynes had that, and that would be sorted. If people, you know, I think people kind of expect everything to be bug-free. Never is. It'd be absolutely fantastic if games released bug-free. It really would. I mean, I've got bugs on Call of Duty, which that came out November last year, October last year. Still haven't been fixed. They're not going to be fixed. Simple as. I'm now debating whether to install COD again, which I'm probably going to be doing this afternoon. And just have it on there, because I'm not buying Black Ops 7. I'm pissed off at that shit. Jumping around with bloody walls, which they said they wouldn't be doing again. Yeah, right. Tell me you didn't say you did it, but you did. Do like something like that. So, anyone for an 87? Look, wonder if the Class 350s that come in this route... No, they don't. I tried that. That's the first thing I tried on the PS5. There's nothing stopping you from using them in free roam, but I don't think they will. There won't be any announcements. Whether that will work in scenario... Oh, we've got 40. Oh, crap. Well, I'm not going to make that. I thought this was supposed to tell you that you would be getting a TSR along the route when you start the game. Just waiting for Wendy to pop out. There she goes. There she is again. Is my train loaded? Oh yeah. Should be chock-a-block. Hold on. Whoa. There should be empty seats. There should be people standing. There should be arms and legs coming out the windows. I'm not sure whether, like, if you do any like stuff in Scenario Creator where you do tell it like to stop at stations, whether it will appear then, I don't know. So I've not tried that. Keeping an eye on the heat of the PC. It's a bit warm. I've got to do a cover photo as well at some point, or a thumbnail pic, which I will do. We are starting to look a lot of tiltages. Now, I will go through my specs for the PC. It's a Core i9 10850K. 1TB SSD with Windows 11 as standard. 32GB DDR4 RAM. Nvidia Geforce RTX 3060 with 12GB GDDR6 RAM. That's how I got through. I've got an 8TB external hard drive and a 300GB external hard drive. The 300GB external hard drive is a good few years old. Does the job. So the settings are on high and mostly all high actually. The video settings. And I'm running at 6 frames a second. So yeah, it's I think it's slightly better than the PlayStation sort of thing, graphically. So yeah, you will get the odd stutter and everything. I've not fully run the route, but running this actually this way from Birmingham to Crewe, then yeah. Now you're probably hearing that, thinking, where's that coming from? Yeah, I've logged it. Station announcements. I have logged that one. whether like I said, there is a patch coming either later today or tomorrow. Whether that gets fixed or not, I don't know. So the plans for streams this week, obviously we got one today. We have one tomorrow night, which will be the PS5, hopefully. Nothing so far today. Nothing. No, okay, alright. I think that must have been an approach control. Just to slow us down. What station is this? Is that one back? It is. Yeah, right, yes. Stafford is one of the places where you will, about 1.4 miles out either side of Stafford, you will hear platform announcements. Between 1.4 and 1.6 miles. No, we've got a 30 mile an hour limit. Oh, crap. Passengers going all over the place. That's what tilting's for, yeah? Under the fast lanes. So if there is any freight running, you will see freight from here. So freight will run from Crewe to Stafford and Stafford to Crewe. I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention. I did see the 30. I knew, oh, we got to cross over at some point, and I just wasn't paying attention. So it's like I've always said, I'll never make a train driver. If I ever did, I'll make the headlines, being the quickest and shortest one ever. Apparently one of the remaining 455s has barbecued itself at full well. Awesome. I see there's a lot of platform, a lot of wibble going on because Unimetals has declared themselves insolvent. Well, actually, it's a voluntary solvency, and the business is ongoing. And of course, people are saying, "Oh, no more 455 runs to Newport." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "Shut up!" You got all the little ones moaning about the 455s are still going to be staying in service. If it ever happens, they'll go to separate yards. Someone will take them. That's only a 455. That'll upset someone. Yeah, one is scheduled to run today. I know. It's just like people saying, "Oh, 455s." Well, 455. It's like when the 373s were doing their last runs coming in from Europe, and they're going straight out via GBRF to the scrappers, and people are saying, why can't they send other lines can use it? What, you can't really use a 373. Where? It draws too much power on third rail, and B, you're never ever going to fit them into a station without proper modification. So imagine having a Weymouth to Waterloo routes. Waterloo International, yes. Weymouth Station, you'd be walking up to Dorchester to get to the top end of it. Driven 39 miles of the 390. Yay. Cool. And we're going too fast. Most of that, over speed. Probably, because they didn't need them after that. They would go to, was it they went to North Pole? And that was all over that way, it was all overhead. So just in case you didn't realise, we're on the tilt. Hold on a minute. A grotesque photo shoot moment. Oh, quite a lot actually. For some strange reason, I can't just see my Temple Mills. That's the one. I can't see my photos on the from the PC, so I have to get it all set up. Bring the exposure down. Shove up about 60 odd. Brightness down. A little bit of grain, not a lot, just a bit. And depth of field, bring that in a bit. Hide the overlay. And actually, probably keep that like that. And I shall F12 that because it takes it to my directory on Steam, but I'll also do a. Oh, that's quite a nice shot actually. I'll save it and then I'll save it and upload, but I don't think it will upload. Right. This is what the test camera sees. Despite appearances, I'm not sitting on that train. So yeah, this is the section between Stafford and Crewe where it stretches its legs. I think that's sort of some fishing lake over there. Miles through. So overall I do quite like this route. It's 454 playable services, just over 2,000 services, AI and playable. So yeah. It is a nice little route. Oh yeah, I was talking about streaming, wasn't I? So my streaming schedule for this week, right? We're looking obviously today. There's not going to be a Monday afternoon mastery, debauchery or whatever. Monday afternoon mastery. Tuesday night will be Train Sim World 6 on the PS5, showcasing this route. Wednesday is Wednesday night gaming, but it won't be a late night because I'll be starting work the next day for the first time in about a year. Yay, go me. So yeah, it's Wednesday night gaming on Wednesday. Thursday night will be a Train Sim World stream. Saturday night will be Train Sim World West Coast special. Friday night, yes, I'm going to be streaming all night this week. That's the plan, because I do Thursday. I'm working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's my 4 days, 16 hours, which I'm happy. I'm happy at. And then it's only temporary, so come mid-January I'll be unemployed again. Back to square one. This afternoon I've got a lot of work to do, doing bits for this and getting the job stuff sorted, so yeah. Yeah, Friday will be our construction sim members only stream. So if you want to become a member, I was to say menu. Look, we got an advanced route with a lot of passengers and trains. Yes, we need an APT definitely. If you want to click on the top of the chat panel, there's a link there that will take you to my join up page for memberships. Up to you. $3.99 a month. At least 2 members only live streams a month. Members first videos, as and when I can get around to doing them. Not many members only videos because they don't earn me money. The members first videos is basically the video will go to members only first, and then about a day later they'll come out and be released normally. But you get members only live streams, which the other ones won't see, non-members will see, won't see. So yeah. And then Saturday will be the West Coast Mainline special. And then Sunday, I won't be streaming. That is the plan. Now I've got to write that plan down before I forget it as well. 7.2 miles to Crewe. I mean, it's a very nice route. I'm liking it, and it's good that you can actually stretch the Pendo, which is good. The same with the 350s as well. And then you've got all the other stuff. You've got the freight, which runs. So yeah. I think you got the 37s, the 170s. I'm not sure if the Virgin one's on there, the cross country one, sorry, which it should be. Right, let's start slowing down. I expect the frame rate might tank before we get to Crewe. I'm not sure if the 66s will use the livery designer or create a club liveries or not, I don't know. I don't think there's anything stopping you from using them, but I don't think I'm not sure if it randomly uses them. Pennine on the way down. The other thing is, well, you just got to gauge your stopping distances a lot as well. Because although I've got a 60 limit coming up, straight after that there's a 20 limit that goes down to 30 and a red light as we get into Crewe. That should be a single yellow. And of course, as we go past, so we've got a lot of Basford Hall over there. I always used to call it Bashford Hall, because that's what I thought it was called, Bashford Hall. No, it's Basford. B-A-S-F-O-R-D. So judging on how much DLC you've got, as I've got everything, you may see a few trains over there. Or locos, or wagons. Up around here. I've got a red light somewhere. So there you go. The HKA wagons over there. HOA wagons, sorry. There's also HKA wagons in there somewhere. So that, I'm not sure where it is. What was that one? Crewe carriage sidings on Fuel Road. So you're lucky we got a 158 in there. I mean, a lot of people are complaining about as well that the amount of DLC you need for this. You don't need a lot of DLC. This DLC is stuff that you brought with Roots previously. If you haven't bought them, then why are you moaning? I don't get where people say, you know, all these people when they turn around and say, oh, I'm not going to get that, I'm not going to get that, I don't think it. But then, basically, when you get a route, basically, that has a lot of DLC requirements, like for services and layers and that, you just get people complaining. But you chose not to buy it, so, you know. And this is the thing that I always knew would happen. There's a model there. Oh no, I did that one, didn't I? Hi Melbourne Trade Guy, how you doing? SSN? Who bashed with SSN? Not sure to be honest. Go to 20, come on. So we're going through Locomotive Services Limited place. Yeah, they should definitely have a couple of 47s in there. And a HST possibly. Midland Border. Just coming out. More than 323 over there, look. There's also some old, what you call it, wagons here somewhere. Ooh, hello. Just in case you have any ideas. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. I'm just getting a bit anxious and a bit, what you call it now, because I start my new job in about 4 days. So yeah, I know people say, oh, don't be a nuffy or whatever, but you know, it is what it is. It's stuff that I've got to learn and that. So yeah. So yeah, just over here, if we zoom back over this way, so they do have, if I remember rightly, it might have been in, oh no, it was just in the intro. Okay. Oh, are they then over there? No, it's not. Oh, they were in here. There were some wagons. It was in the intro. If you watch the intro, is that Crewe Alexander's football stadium? The passengers wait until 13:10.
The train at platform 11.
What were you saying about platform 11? I put DRA on, did I? Get it with the anxiety, and it's new people, new environment, and new stuff to learn. You've got it. I don't know. We'll see. 15,776, and a platinum time taken was 57 minutes. Awesome, 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 awesome. So I'm not going to return to free roam. We're just going to go straight back out because I don't want to sort of start overloading stuff and everything. So not overloading stuff, but it's just stuff that, do you know what I mean? I want to basically, so it just cuts everything out. And it just loads everything back in, so it's not having to recycle stuff, and this is where a lot of problems happen with, you know, when you do continual journeys. So actually what I want to do is just gonna have a quick looky on footy. If I can do it. There you go, Oxley Car Maintenance Depot. Ah, no. Let's set it early. That's 6 o'clock. I don't know if there's ECSs that run down there to Birmingham or anything. No, for the northern end of the line. Oh, hello. Sorry, I forgot to put my slippers on this morning, so I've got high heels on. Oh, there is a Pendo there, look. That's pretty cool. I think there are ECSs that run from here. I'm not 100% sure. Can we actually get to walk underneath these? Some of them they do allow you, and obviously not here. Okay. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Whoa, I'm out there already. Okay, fine, we'll do that. So I can walk through walls, but I can't go through a door. Okay. Brilliant. Oh, I want in. Whenever you see these, you always see one that's lying down. No one bothers to pick them up. Yeah, so you can't walk down there. Okay, that's fine. It's flying southern. Hello, it's really chucking it down here in Sussex. Yeah, it's been like that all day here. We've been having a fair amount of liquid dumped on us. What station's that? That's Wolverhampton, isn't it? This is the tram lines that you were talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's the tram lines. Whoa! So overall, I think this is a really great addition to the franchise. I think it's going to be one that will feature heavily in the streams and content if I push it out. And I'm really looking forward to if they do decide to create someone third party an APT. That has to be done. Morning. So the train ready to start stuff. I do like these. I don't know if it. When's the next train in? Manchester Piccadilly. 6:48. No, it's not too bad. That's interesting. It's also got a nice little panoramic view there you can look at. Go up in the lift, walk up through there. Do that in a minute.
The 0635 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe, calling at Stafford, Stone, Stoke-on-Trent, Kidsgrove, Alsager and Crewe. Platform 1 for the 0635 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe. Platform 4 for the 100 service to calling at only. The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 0648 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Wolverhampton, Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent, Congleton, Macclesfield,
I should just carry on for a few minutes.
Manchester Piccadilly. Platform 2 for the 0648 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly.
That Birmingham, it doesn't stop, it just carries on and rattles them off. Oh, I didn't go that way.
The next train to arrive for the 100 service to
It's good that we're seeing a few of these sort of things, these safety ramps, which is pretty cool. It's all part of the platform furniture these days now. Why they've not allowed us to go in with these, I don't know. It's a little bit what we call it here, I think. Let's see why there should be a problem. I love that. So you can look at the I always keep thinking that we're going to need to have
Doors closing.
Birmingham International, but we don't. It's before Birmingham New Street, isn't it?
Opening. Lift going down.
It's got your nice little panoramic views.
Doors opening. Lift going down.
It's pretty good how they've got the all that.
Doors closing. Platform. Doors opening. Lift going up.
It's always nice to have a look around the stations and that, to be honest.
Platform 4.
Mate, there's like there's four other machines that you can use. Why are you queuing? Dumbasses. And then we head back to here again. So yeah, and this is what I like as well, that you've got all the boards up there.
Order 0652 West Midlands Railway service to Shrewsbury. The next train will be the 0635 London Northwestern Railway service to Crewe.
I can't believe they've not done any what do you call it? Any route maps. It's a bit of a weird one. Oh no, don't do that. That one. What do you guys want to look at? Oh, shall we have a look at the steelworks? I don't know. We'll have a look at the services. Not much goes on here. Did I read what you put in the group chat? Not yet. I've been doing this since about just after 10 this morning, and I had to remember how I was doing it because I can't how I had to set it up. So Birmingham. I'll be finishing it too anyway, but we'll have a look at the services and everything in a second. It is dark, it's loading everything in, so yeah. What's that route hop to? Cross City, okay. Yeah, there was a cross-country 170. Yeah, I was right. There definitely is a 170 in there. You have a challenge for Ricky. More in group chat. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not really actually at the moment for challenges because I just want to get stuff sorted and sort of concentrate on the job and everything. What I'm starting in a few days, so yeah. But yeah, they've done a fair bit of work here on this, which I quite like. Some really decent sort of updates to the station. It's pretty impressive. I'm surprised she's quite quiet actually. She's not kicked off. But yeah, let's head back to the services.
Mind the gap.
I don't know if that's someone. I'm being WhatsApped again, so. My mate's just bought a Nintendo. What's up, my mate? This is 2 doors down. Right, to the trains. Right, so let's have a look at the services then. Right. So 454 services, 5 scenarios, 3 modules, which basically that's the route introduction, 350 introduction, and the class 350 safety system. So that's good. They've gone into that. I don't think the route introduction has a voiceover. It's just read your bits and bobs. So you've got 37 Pendos services, 34 150s, 48 170s, 2 158s, 2 dog boxes, 58 class 323 services. Oh, so they're just all ECSs, but Birmingham sidings, Birmingham New Street. So yeah, they got them in there, so that's pretty cool. Oh, the Birmingham New Street to Wolverhampton services as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. You have a, yeah. 42 class 351s, 48 British Transport class 352s, and 48 class 352s as well. So they follow this one and that one. They follow the 2 service patterns. 73 of those services. Flying Scotsman, 2 services. Barrow and Furness to London Euston, and so that's going to be Crewe to Birmingham New Street, Stafford to Crewe. That's cool. The Jubilee, I suspect that'll probably be the same. Oh, London Paddington's Liverpool Street, so that's a 4-minute one. Birmingham New Street to Crewe. That's definitely not going to be 4 minutes. Definitely not, so that's wrong. Which is fine. Voyager, you've got, there's 63 of those, but there's a lot of AI as well. 87, there's 2 services. Carlisle to London Euston, and London Euston to Carlisle, 34 minutes. So that's basically Crewe to Birmingham New Street, so that's a nice little run. I suspect that will be the same with the 86 as well. No, it's a different one. That Crewe to Birmingham New Street. Operate this ECS movement from Crewe to Wolverhampton. Oh, okay. Birmingham New Street from New. Hey, operate this ECS movement from Crewe to Wolverhampton. Okay, and then you've got Birmingham New Street to Glasgow Central. So that'll be the one in the morning. So yeah, these tours aren't done right. So this is that's a full line run from Birmingham to Crewe. So that would be interesting. Shame they got no more. Yeah, that's not right. When you see them like that, it's the same time. It's not 5 hours. It's basically, it's stuff that was moved out for the timetable, and he's got to redo it because it screwed up all the things. This is what's supposedly going on in the patch. They did mention about that in the stream. And we have the Manchester Airport Commuter 66, which has 2 services, which is DB Cargo fan A and B sidings to download sidings, and then you've got download sidings to Thiel Hope Cement, Basford Hall to Stafford, and that one's Stafford to Basford Hall. So yeah, that's with the Adam Thompson 66, which I don't like, but I'm sure actually if you click it, will it allow us to do it? Hold on. No, it won't. Okay, and this is the DB one, and I've got all my Chippy Ukraine 308. I think that's my one. GBOF semicircle. Don't know about that. Whoever that is. So I've got all the ones I've downloaded, but not my ones. So my ones have not been downloaded. 747, that's mine. Aggregate Industries. National Power. Ugh. These are all the ones that I've downloaded. Hentis Rail Class 66, so it has got my ones on there, 794. BCP, okay, that's my West Coaster one. So I could do that. I'm just going to load that in, just to see if it works. If it crashes, BCP Rail will have stuff when he lands in the country. Yay, chucking it down in the GNC. You've not been seasick yet then, Bradley? So I've got to have some lunch in a minute. Okay. I sound really surprised because I am. Put the key in. I'll go do this one. Not that we need it. Double check to make sure the brake isn't. That's where the mouse comes in handy. Brakes are cut in, so yeah. As long as it says brakes are cut in, you're fine. Green. Give him a pizza lunch for you. Oh, no, nice. You don't suffer from that. It's sunny in East Cheshire. Yeah, the sun's come out, but it's a bit grey. I'm going to turn that driver assist off. It's doing my fucking head in. there you go. So there's a lot of shunt moves that go on. What's that? What the hell? Complete a scenario using your own creative library. Oh, TSW exhibitions. Yeah. Then we've got to stop someone. Then there's a shunt move to go back, which I'm not going to worry about. Yeah, but yeah, this is really going to be the end of it, really, because I've got stuff I need to do this afternoon. So yeah, I've got to pop out as well. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this. This is available from 10 AM tomorrow morning for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S only, not Gen 8. So PS4, PS4 Pro, Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, the original Xboxes, Gen 8, no, not available. You know you will get people try and download it. It says, oh, I can't get it, it doesn't work. What system have you got? Oh, I've got Xbox One. Gen 8, Gen 9. Who's Gen 8? It's Gen 9 only, mate. You know? So that's, it's, you know, people have to look. They gotta look to make sure they're downloading read what they download, because you know, on Train Sim Community you are going to get a lot of people, or the one that you're with, Bradley, you're going to get a lot of people saying they bought it but it doesn't work. What console you got? Gen 8 or Gen 9? Gen 8. Well, it doesn't work. Boom. Time to say goodbye to your Gen 8. It is definitely rip Gen 8. That, because basically it's gonna, I think the more routes that are going to be coming, I think the Stuttgart one will be the same. The BR, the Expert 145, BR 145, I think that will be Gen 8, Gen 9 only. Yeah, I think there'll be a lot of Gen 9 only stuff coming up, and obviously PC. So yeah, this is available from 10 AM tomorrow for consoles for the Gen 9 only, not Gen 8. And it's available from between 4 PM and 6 PM, or 6 PM on the dot for Epic and Steam. You know, you will get people asking what time is it out, but yeah. But no, guys, big thank you very much. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Absolutely fantastic. You know, hit the other buttons as well, which the bell icon as well, which will give you the all the other bits and bobs so that you need. Sorry. But yeah, I will be live tomorrow evening for Train Sim World preview of the route on the PS5. Yeah, so I've managed to get the key from Dovetail, so a big thank you for them. But yeah, nothing more now to wish you a happy day, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I now have to try and find where the hell thingy is. There it is. So yeah, guys, a big thank you, and yeah, I just transitioned to something, I don't know why. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, and thank you. Bye bye.